morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends, and welcome back to Limbus Company. Welcome back to the Refraction Railway. So, first of all, we're not doing an extraction today, because I don't really fancy either of the extractions on display, and also standard extraction is apparently pointless. So instead, we're just going to save our lunacy, but we are going to get something new. Yes, we are, because I didn't realize this existed, and I want it now.
그래. 나도 반갑고. 혹시 남는 나사 있나?
He looks so cool! I love him. Look at his little robot arm. It's great. That's fantastic. I like Rose Spanner Gregor already. Now, obviously, Rose Spanner Gregor, I have looked through his skills and passives and stuff because people mentioned that this was a good Rupture character, and indeed, probably if paired with someone who does Tremor, it's even better, but the key is skill 3, which provides Rupture count equal to charge count spent, and then skill 1 and 2, when uptied, they don't do it right now, but when uptied, they provide charge count. So you would want to stack all that up together and then grind them, and you'd grind them good, with some grinding, serious grinding. And the passives are fine if you have someone with which to do, you know, Tremor and stuff. Obviously, we can't incorporate Mr. Gregor, Mr. Rose Spanner Gregor into the team right now because we're currently trying to fight the Gossipium. We need to get past the Gossipium to get to a station where I think you can swap out Sinners. I don't remember if you're allowed to swap them out. I know you get healed and all of your Sinners get revived. So there's that. We'll stick with, well, it doesn't actually make a difference right now because this won't change in thing. But up tie 3, you get Let's Grind them. Yep, and that's very good. Increased number on Rev Up. Increased number on Grease Chains. Now we gain charge count for doing these things. That's very good. And support passive, which is kind of useless to this team unless I played around with it a bit. Maybe.
나 이곳에 계속 붙어있을 생각은 아니었는데 책임져 주는 거야?
He doesn't seem particularly big on his job, does he? We're like, oh, I don't really want to work today. We can already find the roach. The roach is right there, front and center, easy to see. Sounds of a chainsaw rumbling and roaring. Sounds of a person's limbs being cut, hurried footsteps making an escape, and another pair of feet following them. This is how the child's outdoor work always looks. He takes care of wet jobs for his office and goes on to handle the next one. Why is this thing so sluggish now? Help! Oh, there we go. It doesn't look like a scene too pleasing to keep watching, right? Here, mister, a coffee for you. Well, I'll be. Thanks a bunch. Once he returned to the office, after a hard day at work, the child always does the same thing in the same spot. Holding a cup of cheap instant coffee in one hand, he smokes cigarettes until his fatigue yields and goes away. No creamer, huh? You really care. I've been making coffee for you for months now. How can I forget what you don't want? Chatting up, the employee who brought the coffee to the child lit their own cigarette. Done with today's work? No, let's see. I got 2 jobs done at once earlier today, so there will be some rest for me if I handle one early in the morning and one at daybreak. Oh my, are you sure you don't need to take it easy? I gotta work hard to earn a lot. There's a fella who works overtime every day too, no? At least he mostly does paperwork. Is that Merceau, perchance? Because I remember his, at the very least, base art is just him sat at a fucking desk. Or am I getting that confused with K-Corp? And by K-Corp, I mean Warp Corp, W Corp. I don't fucking know. I haven't looked at them in a while. I can see the roach in this picture as well. Yeah. Phew, the child exhales cigarette smoke, making a bitter smile. As the employee said, the child was aware the fatigue was wearing his body down with each passing day. He's human, after all. But the child has a dream. If I'm gonna make a machine that Trey will approve, it'll cost a fortune. You still at it, mister? Of course I am, bud. Can't stay in this vicious workshop till I die, now can I? Probably. Gotta make my own workshop product and stand on my own, isn't that right? The child shook his arm with the coffee a little. Sometimes it's a chainsaw, sometimes a dagger, and other times a flamethrower. That arm was his own machine the child has been preparing. He can have an arm-mounted flamethrower, that's so cool. Though the child has been working himself to the bones as he didn't have the funds to apply for an approval or mass-produce the arm, he felt he was still fortunate. If even the gear he's been tinkering with all by himself required an approval, he'd have had to forfeit his dream. Alright, stay safe out there. You know you're the one that keeps our office running, right, mister? The child would only snuff out his cigarette with a snicker. He had no need to answer, whether it was true or not. It didn't change the fact that it was time for him to get busy. Cool. I like this Gregor. I like all Gregors, but I like this Gregor. How fun. Thank you for the fucking lunacy. I do appreciate it.
고수만 제때제때 받으면 돼. 못하면 쓸만한 고철들로 줘도 괜찮고.
If you don't have any money, just give me scrap metal. I love scrap metal. Okay, so the team, right? Had to evaluate a lot between last time and this time because Gossipium did beat us quite consistently. So first of all, I love Yi-Sang, I really do. I love him to pieces. I love him very much, but he does pierce, and blunt, and that Gossipium is weak to slash, so that's a bad start. Yi-Sang also doesn't clash very well, and finally, his support passive would actually be very useful for Hongle, because Hongle has a fuck ton of HP, and Hongle also does mostly slash damage, so, you know. And also Hongle in our Refraction Railway has low SP, so an increase to their clash power would actually be incredibly useful. So I'm going to put Yi-Sang on the bench. I've also leveled them up, everyone except Yi-Sang, so they're averaging around level 37 now, which should help quite a bit. Let's actually get in there and we can look at it properly. Let's have a look in here, shall we? So, Yi-Sang is out, but he's on the bench, which is very useful. Faust, I literally had zero complaints about. She did her job incredibly well. All her attacks are slash. She clashes really well. She's great. She was absolutely fantastic. Obviously want to keep her in. Otis is a bit awkward because two of her attacks are blunt, which the Gossipium is resistant to, but she's a really good clasher and can apply Paralyze and also applies Rupture Count. There's a lot of stuff she can do, so I think I want to bring her at least for this attempt, but if things don't work out, I will keep in mind that she should be probably left behind. Heathcliff, good clasher, good damage. And also, I'm not getting rid of him, fuck that. Hongle, obviously, because Hongle did great. Ryoshu doesn't do much in terms of Rupture, but she's a really good clasher, once again, and we do kind of need that. So my final decision is, do we bring Merceau and do fuck all damage with his skills, but have access to Pursuance, or do we bring Lantern Don, who has a ton of slash, is really durable, and inflicts Rupture Count a fair bit? I'm going to try the first time with Lantern Don, I think. And we'll see how it goes. I'm also going to need to refamiliarize myself with the fight because it's been a couple days, but this battle ain't that bad. It's just there are different ways to approach such things, and I maybe need to just reevaluate how I'm approaching it. For instance, Hongle and his guard. People are divided into two camps about this. Some say use his guard because having active regen is helpful. Some say don't use it at all because he has basically 800 HP. But the thing worth keeping in mind is that in this fight, Hongle is unlikely to be quote-unquote killed by a hit. He's not going to be brought down to 20% by a hit. He's going to be brought down to 20% by bleed, and bleed does not proc his combat passive. Ergo, I think it's worth at least using this once to just get the regeneration going. Also, those K-Corp ampoules provide him with give him the ability to apply Rupture Count on his skill 3. So having at least one is useful for the purposes of applying Rupture and such, which we should at least be trying to do, as it were. The only awkward thing about doing this is that it's going to be longer before Hongle can get his SP up, unless we used Representation Emitter right off the bat, which might actually be a good idea. Get that going early, get his SP back up, and then he can start fighting properly next turn when he's actually fighting rather than just tanking. See what we can do. Yep, expected. Aha, fool! Not much damage, but you are paralyzed. More Rupture. This will ruin the Rupture, but it makes up for it by giving people SP, so it's fine. This will be good. Honglu's biggest problem at the moment is simply the fact that he doesn't have very high SP. Rupture Count on Clash Win and Rupture Count on hits, very nice. Hongle, don't give a fuck. Now Honglu have more SP, not tons of SP, but more SP and a K-Corp ample. And is also a target. On use inflicts 3 Gossipium. Okay, so it's not like on hit or anything. That's unclashable. That doesn't do any damage. Yeah, I remember now. And on hit, it inflicts Gossipium. I almost think just let that attack go through and hit him, because he's tanky as fuck and will regenerate, and instead focus on beating something else. So you're doing Wound Planting and Gossipium Planting. Let's actually find out what the bonuses are on those. So Gossipium Planting is +5, 1 coin. Wound Planting is +6 on 1 coin. Okay, so excise target. Exploit the gap is good for clashing, not so much for actual fighting, but considering that's going to be +6, that should be alright. See if we can get Dissect Target going, because that's a lot of counts. Whirlwind Om Nom Nom is also a lot of counts. Not sure if Don Quixote has, but that's the easier thing. But then again, she doesn't have to clash to get the bonuses on that. Maybe you're being targeted by that. There's nothing you can do. You've got high SP. Give it a go, Don Quixote. See what you can do. And then Forensics. Upper Slash would be a better attack, but I kind of want to get a clash on it. So it would be better to hold back on it for now. Although that attack power up, it doesn't make a massive... Nah, fuck it. Do damage. We need to stagger this thing as soon as possible. Do damage. For instance, exploit the gap ain't gonna fucking do much, but it's fine. Rupture count. Good stuff. Very good. We're still not doing much rupture. I haven't really spec'd this for rupture as well as one might hope, but damage is being done. Big damage. The bind sucks, but we'll have to cope. 7 + 4 + 4. So we're looking at about 15, give or take, yes. Field command? Could do it. If target has Gossipium, gain clash power plus Gossipium value divided by 2. So, is that rounded up or rounded down is the question. Because we cannot allow Flourishing Gossipium to hit, because if it does, the fight is basically over. Like, that really does just kind of end the fight, so we have to make sure we win it. Need more pride for that. Impede the Intruder is the only pride skill we have at the moment. I reckon we go for Effervescent Corrosion, because it will also inflict Bind, which will slow him down. If Don Quixote takes a free hit, she's going to be alright. She has the means by which to regenerate herself. It won't be so bad. The awkward thing is we're kind of using her as a tank at the moment. I would rather be using Honglu, but it's fine. Give it a try, because the Glut Resonance will help with brain, what is it? It'll help with Rupture. It'll help with Rupture. So that's Clash win, but you can't clash with anyone this turn, so fuck it. Good stuff.
많이 따가울걸요? 일단 데이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까.
The bind really was the most useful thing there. And that's some decent damage, I suppose. Nah, I wasn't really expecting much. It's okay. Everything's fine, except it kind of isn't, but it's whatever. It's not like she's bleeding or anything. Although she is because of the red drenched Gossipium, but shh, doesn't matter right now. But it is now slower, so we have more options in regards to how we fight it. Unfortunately, it's not targeting Honglu, and Honglu's too slow to clash with anything. What we should do instead... no, because Don Quixote's going to get hit by it anyway. Fuck it. Just bap him. Just give him a good bop. And go from there, I suppose. Good. Excellent. This will probably do something.
기록은 끝났습니다. 남은 건 그대를 자유케 하는 것.
That did very little, but I think burn. I don't actually know if that did any burn, but it's fine. Did get a lot of health back, which I don't like. And a lot of Gossipium is being spread around as well. It would be useful to have Otis contest that because it will still benefit from paralysis. So we can just get rid of that straight away. Hongler, 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 Hongler. I need big things out of you, boyo. Big things. That's only favored even though it has +0 coin power. That doesn't reassure me. That really doesn't. It'll have to be okay. Profiling could be a chance for a big win. Swash could also be a chance for a big win. I think Heathcliff has a higher chance of winning because of his higher SP, but you can't actually... Hongler can take that, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Focus on landing hits. This is probably fine, but if it isn't, what else to do? Go for it. Good. Excellent. This will apply some rupture, but it's not really the point of it. The point was to win the clash. That's a fair amount of damage. Good.
관찰을
Profile him, yeah!
끝났습니다.
Beautiful.
배연의 주
Now swash him. That's quite a bit of damage. Oh, yes, yes. Not much damage, but it's a win. That doesn't even matter. Good. Lots of damage. As the fight prolonged, more and more vines. It was bad. Lust's disadvantage. I need to keep that in mind this time. I love to gamble it all on one coin. Yes. Thank fuck for that. Okay. All sinners lose Gossipium. Everyone heals 10 SP and Otis gains haste. It's no longer in spooky red mode. We can stagger it this turn. It's got 5 slash fragility, taking plus 50% damage from slash skills this turn. We should use every fucking slash skill we can because, like, one hit is going to stagger it, basically. Like, he will stagger this turn. His body health is practically gone. So this should do a lot of fucking damage.
뭐냐?
Noticing you're not staggered, Squire. There we go. Thank you. Big hit. Big hits. Even that was a big hit. Many damages were done. The health is dropping across the board. We need to do big, big, big maximum damage this turn, as much as we fucking can. The bleed will start to chill out soon on some of these.
직접 나서지. 예측대로군.
That was a fair amount of damage. Good. Excise him. Still decent damage.
배연의 주마.
Good. He's looking pretty weak, and if his body gets down to 0, he will stagger again, at which point we will basically win. That will happen, but we need to get there. Don Quixote might die, but the next station is healing. We're like right there. We just need to get there, you know? So that's the unclashable that does 0 damage. We don't have to worry about it. You don't have paralysis, so the game ain't lying. Well, the game never lies, but I'm, you know, saying it facetiously. The game ain't lying to me right now. This has got to do it, surely.
뭐냐?
Profile him.
관찰을
Big damage. Only 24 left. This will hurt. In fact, it broke it. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. It still gets to do its move, sadly, but it's taking maximum damage now. Oh, yeah. It's fine. It don't even matter that much. You've got an unclashable this turn, don't you? That was your biggest mistake, was having unclashables, because you've given me something to just fucking attack without needing to clash, and I'm gonna fucking take it. Before I do this, though, I will check something before I end the turn, before I begin the turn, even. You don't have some kind of bullshit passive which makes you survive this, right? At 20% core HP, become red-stained Gossipium at turn end. This red-stained Gossipium does not expire. When the body part is broken, half the value of Gossipium on all enemies. So there's no phase 2, there's no instant revival. This will kill him. Get him. There we go. Good. All right, yeah, that was tougher than I thought it'd be, because it was a fight that really kind of counteracted one of our main strengths, which was our Hongler tank. Interlude, yes please. You can swap them out. Okay, helpful. This team works pretty well. I think I'm going to keep it as is. If it turns out this thing has, like, you know, blunt weakness and is resistant to slash, then we'll bring in Merceau. I don't care if I lose these first time round. I'm only interested in getting through. I don't give a fuck if, like, you know, first timing it or whatever. No one cares. Like, I don't care, you don't care, neither of us care. Why even worry about it? So he's got 5 attacks, which is just as well because we've got 5 people who can clash. You fool! Look what is about to become of you. Let me check your passives, because spooky. If a 0 green slime becomes staggered, when the pearl part is staggered, pearl part loses all affinity resistances by 0.5. You gain 10 green slime when recovering from stagger. Shell part retains its resistances even during staggered state. Yeah. So we'll want to focus on the pearl, probably. You get your attack up. That would be good. So what does your green slime even do? You just generate green slime. Go, I shall nibble the... That's the pearl. Okay. Decay Blade, we'll get some Gluttony Resonance. That'll probably help. I think this should be alright, unless it won't be. I don't know. It's only the first fight after the station, so we'll probably be okay.
끝났습니다.
Good. I didn't pay attention to the resistances, probably should have. It does resist slash, that's not surprising. Probably its shell specifically does. But I bet it's weak to blunt. We're about to find out. Oh, not even. Maybe the shell is just resistant to everything. Because I don't see it being weak to pierce. That doesn't make much sense. Well, its pearl is certainly weak to stuff. And there's refracted green slimes. Refracted green slimes. Apply 3 green slime when defeated by Ambling Pearl. Apply 4 poison to all enemies. So it needs to fucking go. Make sure that one goes so we can't use predation on anything. Favored. Dominating. Yeah, we could go for that. Although... yeah, that does inflict count. We would like count. That would be nice. As much as I'd like to have a go at the pearl, I think managing the slime would probably be more useful for now. If we're only gaining a little bit of poison per turn, that won't be so bad. Give it a go. Yeah, it didn't even kill. It's fine, but would have preferred if it had killed, you know. We're probably going to do most of the damage to the shell via rupture count, to be honest. And that's not a lot, I should point out, because we're just not built for rupture, not properly. Damage is being done. Oh, it's been so long. I missed this move. So slick. Good, that one died. Very helpful. Now, we still gained poison, and that sucks, but... where's that twinkling thing in that effervescent filth? I dare say. It's gross. There is a lot of poison, though. But he is running out of green slime. On the flip side, he's mostly doing predation this turn. Do it that way round. And cross our fingers. It's about as good as we got. This will do some damage though, because it's hitting the pearl. Decent. You need to win this. Thank you. You just kind of did. That one's gone. This will hit both slimes and the thingy.
파우스트가 알아요.
Go on, Faust, represent! That was some pretty good representation. Yeah, I dig it. That's gone. That's gone. No more poison. Looking closely at it, it appears to be a gem of sorts. Born after a long, long time of waiting. Born in the ebb and flow of the filth that fills and leaves that thing with its every movement. Taking its gem away would be equivalent to taking away its reason for existence. It may even fall apart without it, which would be very funny. Who will take its meaning away? Oh. You got it, Ryoshu. That was fucking closer than I would like. Ryoshu reaches towards the twinkling lights. The green slime, the acidic burning sensation, the writhing lava, all of it unnerves the sinner. But despite all that, Ryoshu prevails, claiming the gem with their hand. An inconceivable roar echoes. It quickly regenerates something new in its maws, but it won't be the same. Ryoshu lost a fuck ton of SP and HP, but it lost 3 green slime, which was meaningless because we'd already brought it to 0, I think. But you know, it's whatever. So Ryoshu crippled herself for basically nothing. Theoretically, that should take care of the slimes. Because it does 25 to 38, so there's an extremely high chance of it doing at least 26 damage to each one. I don't know, we'll see. It'll be pretty funny if I'm wrong, I suppose. Alright, this should be okay.
배연의 주마.
We can at least do some damage. It's not a lot, but it's something. That seems pretty good.
이놈의 덧없는 분노를 담아 이 선물을 퍼부어주도록 하지.
That was a lot of damage. Yes, good. I think we staggered the pearl. Yeah, in a sense. It's fine. Now it's just doing a bunch of toxic fluid. Fuck it, roll the dice. Everyone else go in on the horrible thing and muss it up. You're only going to be smacking its shell, but you will do some damage.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
It seems to be a case of management if you don't have a lot of attack weight available to you. Just slowly chip away at it whilst making sure its green slimes go away, I guess. I don't know. We should probably be doing more damage than this. If we had Merceau, we would. That did very little, if anything. And now it's got all of its friends. What's the attack weight on this? It's only 2. Well, that's 3, but I don't think it would do enough damage. It could do enough damage. That's very interesting. It could do. It might do enough damage, or it might not. Fucking flip the coins, roll the dice. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm a brave boy. Not brave enough for this. Give it a go.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
You guys are doing great for what it's worth. They're all performing very well. Very good. Very good. Bonk. Good. Maybe it's enough.
환상의 세계로 들어가 보죠.
I love the world of wonders. I do. I think that, yeah, that was enough. Yep, good job. Well done. Absolutely flawless. I don't think the game is going to give us another let's steal its gem again situation, which means we're kind of stuck just, I don't know, doing our best, really, to chip away at him. So this fight may take a while. Luckily, we have more of this, but this is our last one because we're out of Gloom and Lust now, so that's awkward. But at least it lets us, you know, kind of fob him off for this turn. And most of his attacks are just predations, which means we can just focus on the pearl this time. Alright, yeah, give it a go. Fuck it.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Playing to win. As always. Always playing to win. That was unfortunate. That's not great. That's a lot of poison. That's... Oh, no!
환상의 세계로 들어가보자.
Hongler, no! That needed to be heads. It really did. That's not enough. Now Fucko's gonna eat them all. Yeah, he's eating them all. Many lava were made. He got all of his goo back. And now he's doing effervescent green slime. I would have preferred if that hadn't been the case. That's neutral. I don't like that because Tapathos Malphos, because Otis is fucking paralyzed. Ah, piss. And her and Hongler are the only ones who can do ego attacks, and Hongler is too fucking slow. I saw someone say, like, Hongler's pretty quick. And I'm like, who are you talking about? Because K-Corp Hongler has been one of the slowest characters I've ever fucking used. I get that that's probably, chance, you know, just like, oh, you just haven't really rolled very well on your speed values for him, but fuck me, has he always had, like, the slowest fucking rolls ever. Oh boy, okay. It's gonna be fine. It has to be fine. We have no choice. It can only be fine. If you can just survive the first clash, then it'll be fine. And if you don't, we'll probably lose. So, no pressure. I don't even trust that to do enough damage. Would this do enough? That was the wrong skill. It could do enough. I don't like that. Then again, he's not doing predation this turn. But if you don't kill them, we will suffer poison. It doesn't seem like a good expenditure of ego resources, really, does it? You're not going to kill one this turn, so damage one, but also get us some more pride, because we need it desperately. This all really comes down to Otis. It really does.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Not how I would have chosen it to be, but that is the way of things. Some damage was done. Some damage. Ah, beautiful. Ah, wonderful. Okay, good.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
The Odyssey has always had a purpose. And honestly, you guys are doing great. You fucking goddamn it. And he's been staggered. We didn't really need that right now. At least that hit. That did very little. We took many poisons. Like, actually way too much poison. Is it just me, or do most of the enemies in this seem to be bosses, or most of the bosses in this just seem to be bosses that are like, hey, here's guaranteed damage. Fuck you, I guess. Enjoy your guaranteed damage. I hope you like it. And I'm like, I don't like being hit guaranteed. It upsets me. You could take one out and damage the other and it'll at least limit the amount of poison we're taking, but actually we don't have enough moves. No matter what you do, you would only swing at that and nothing else. That's not really acceptable. Don Quixote can tank it, and that's not a paralyzing one. It's just defense level down. And lava, which does suck, but it's time to hit everyone with my, what is fast becoming my catchphrase for this fucking game, but it'll have to be okay.
처리할 시간이야
There's no
머저리들.
choice. It just has to be fine. God, the damage is low, but we just don't have enough moves to clash with it or attack the pearl at the moment. We are working its shell down though, bit by bit. I think if we had Heathcliff in this would have been going, not Heathcliff, sorry. If we had Merceau in here, this would be going a lot faster. I also noticed that was Tails again.
이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까.
You didn't kill either of them. You are killing me is what you're doing. And oh, good job. You're fine. We're taking so much poison damage. 27. Oh no. Please, just get rid of him for me. Doesn't this have attack weight? I thought, it's just fucking Sinclair's version has attack weight, not yours. Hongler, please, just get rid of him. At least limit the amount of poison we're taking each turn, I implore you. Oh. Exploit the gap. That clothing brand's had it too good for too long. Yeah, I made that joke last time, doing it again. Whatever. That's predation. Okay, it's not going to get to do it. But this also means that we have an opportunity to hit Pearl, which will actually do some damage. Or hit that and start getting rid of it. How much damage would you do? Not enough, but you'd get us closer to it.
깔끔하게.
The scary thing is that, you know, we're losing even though we're basically winning every clash, which is not a bad thing. I understand the needs to fight a fight properly as opposed to big number win Lamau. But that is the spooky thing about some of these fights where it's like, I'm winning, but I'm losing, you know? It certainly adds another wrinkle to proceedings. Of course, yeah, because his SP is so low, he is just rolling tails on that, but he shouldn't need heads to kill them both. Yeah, they're both gone. That helps. Nearly gone. Swash it. I was kind of expecting that, yeah. To have most of the team be staggered due to their poison damage, and Heathcliff will be staggered next turn. Hongler, buddy. I know you might corrode, but you have to keep doing this. You're our only hope for wearing away at the green slimes. And you two are going to have to clash with this, and I hope you do it. You did some damage. Good. Good, and you healed from it as well, actually.
많이 따가울걸요? 일단 데이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까.
One of them's gone. Two of us are staggered, but that thing is now staggered in its entirety. Hongler is getting very upset due to the combination of constant ego use and lava, which is a thing. It has 393 health. We would do considerably more damage because it's staggered. The question is, can we kill it? Now, Hongler is almost guaranteed to be doing the lower end of their damage because they're going to be flipping tails. So we'll assume 44 on that. Now let's assume a best case scenario for the rest of them. That's about 130, give or take. About 160, 170. About 260, 270. It would break the pearl, but it wouldn't kill it. We just can't ignore the slimes. We cannot. It's not a thing we can do. We don't have that luxury. It hurts knowing that we can't capitalize on that thing right now. But this poison damage is although should I be seeing it as a DPS race right now? Don't worry, maybe we just go all in now to see if we can kill it next turn. Because playing the long game ain't working for us no more. We're taking too much damage. Ryoshu will be staggered next turn. Heathcliff will nearly be dead. Hongler should still not be staggered, and hopefully, I think Faust might be staggered next turn.
바쁜데.
We're gonna have to go all in. We just have to try for it now. Luckily, we can keep swinging at the pearl. Okay, he actually did more damage than I thought he would. That's very good. Most of us are not staggered. That means we can win. However, we're fucked for the next fight. We are absolutely fucked for the next fight. Like, Oh boy. Okay, we should kill it this turn. It should be okay. And if it's not, well, this was a very long fight that we'll have to repeat. There we go. Okay. And someone died. Heathcliff died. It's actually okay, because it's about time we brought Merceau in to start healing people. 9-2. Okay. Sure. Come on in, Merceau. Sorry, Heathcliff. You are my favorite, but in this team specifically, like 7 Association, Heathcliff is my favorite, but it's a good thing we have a well-built out team that we can bring in substitutes. We still have Yi Sang if need be. If we lose 2 more people, we're doomed though, because then we have to start bringing in this lot. Ryoshu is at 7 health. I just wanted to make you aware. So we might need to use some defense skills and stuff to make sure she doesn't get hit. Luckily, they're not targeting her. Luckily, Merceau can use this. And so he should. I know his SP is low, but they need healing now. They need it right now. It's not so bad for Honglu because, you know, when his health gets low enough, he'll just fucking heal himself. It's not so bad for Don Quixote because she heals... there are various things she heals from, I know this much. Okay, so 28 health each. You won't kill one. You won't kill one. You won't. You won't. You will. Honglu won't kill his. It doesn't even count as a kill necessarily either, but maybe reducing its health enough will increase Honglu's SP. It's worth a shot. We're gonna take some damage. It's inevitable. Merceau will use Pursuance first, so people will be healed. For 30% of their max HP, which is pretty fucking good. This is about as good as we got. That, well, I was really hoping for heads. Good shit. Okay. That was not enough. That was also not enough. The coin flips are not in my favor. That one did. Some healing was done. Ryoshu is not about to die anymore, and Merceau can still use it again, but he needs more SP. Which means, really, we need Representation Emitter. Or alternatively, Clash. If we can Clash and win clashes, that works too. That'll be struggling. That'll be struggling. What do we need for Representation Emitter? We need more pride. We can get 2 pride this turn. Good old Donks is kind of taking all of the hits this turn. We will bring this back. We will. Trust me. We're gonna. I'm in the process of doing so. I'm gonna do it. Just sit back and watch. Get yourself a snack. Get a drink. Get something nice. Treat yourself. It's been a long day, hasn't it? Yeah. Get something nice. Once we get Representation Emitter back, everything will be fine. That was a good hit. That was solid. This should absolutely dust it. Yes, it did in fact.
끝났습니다.
I don't know if that did enough. Don Quixote healed as part of her defense skill effect, which is very good. There's only 1 candle left, which is very annoying, but, you know, it's whatever. Merceau do that. I would use Representation Emitter this turn, but I don't want Faust to get countered, so we're just not doing that yet. Soon, though. Soon. Soon. How is that neutral? God. Alright, maybe we can play with this a little bit. No. 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 Okay, then. It does a lot of damage and it heals itself and inflicts burn. That one's got paralysis. Good, yeah, we can work with that. Alright, yeah. This is okay. And then after this, we can actually start fighting the fucking thing. But we're kind of taking care of ourselves and building ourselves back up, getting resources, healing people, you know. Doing a little bit of self-care. It's important.
예측대로.
We need a representation emitter, and then we need a pursuance. It's fine. Good. It's okay, she'll heal a bit. Yeah, she did. Now they're all countering. Now I know you can kind of like, I think snuff those or something, and you can cause this guy to get all fucked up. I don't remember what people said, but there's a funny thing you can do. I'm not going to do it because it's a difficult, awkward situation, and yeah, you know, it's a difficult, awkward situation. I'd really like it if you didn't hit them, but if you do, what would it do? You know what? It won't even be that bad. As it stands, you're not being targeted by anything and you're not fast enough to hit them. I'm guessing if you used it, you have a 75% chance to corrode. We need more pride for it as well, which is horrifically frustrating, but what can I say other than my catchphrase, it'll have to be okay. Only remaining clashes are you two, and you're probably not going to do very well, but Merceau can take it. He can. And honestly, so can Honglur, and if he wins, I mean, it'd be way better, wouldn't it? I think this will be okay. We just need to get Merceau's SP back up, and then we can start healing people again.
처리할 시간이야 머저리.
We just need everyone to win their clashes all the time and do perfectly and always win and never lose. That's it. It's easy. Right? It's just how you play the video game. You always win, never lose, never flip tails. Ever. Not even once. Tails, not even once. Amazing. Absolute peak donkey. Oh my god. Merceau, you actually did alright. Like, you did better than I expected, buddy. I was really expecting,
모든 결과들은
heads, to be honest.
알아요.
But the damage is good. You get hit back, but it's fine. We got the SP healing that we needed. Now, is it a lot of SP healing? No. No, it's not. But it is something. Oh, we could always use Holiday to get everyone's SP back up. And contest 9-2 at the same time. Yeah, it's a win-win. Fucking marvelous. Okay. We basically need to use Pride skills whenever they pop up, because this is what we're lowest on, and what pretty much all of our ego requires at the moment. Should be okay, quote-unquote.
깔끔하게.
Good. I don't even care. We just want the SP from it and the clash win.
분노를 담아. 이 선물을 퍼부어주도록 하지.
No chance. Foolish to even try. Absolutely. Nearly. He nearly got it. He did well. He should be celebrated. Oh, she's getting all her health back. You love to see it. How far? I thought you guys were countering. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so she's lost 30 burn. What? Holy shit! I didn't see them attacking. Oh my god. That's not good. That's not good. Oh no. You need to heal or you're gonna fucking die. Holy crap. Hit him with the relentless. We need to get access to pursuance as soon as fucking possible, which we can do next turn, provided Hongler uses fucking goddamn impede the intruder. He's got his okay core pulls, he'll be fine. He's just healing all the time. Don Quixote. Ooh. I have to hope the chattering teeth will do it. Rio, she'll be fine. She can take it. It's okay. Yeah, it'll be alright.
깔끔하게.
going to take a while to take out these candles, unfortunately. That's good. That's okay. That's okay. That was more burn. I probably should have picked my target a little more carefully. The records inscribed with that burning quill are endless, yet the prophet must write because the future is also endless. I love just banking it all on one coin. Yeah, Ryoshu snuffed the burning flames and looked into the records. Blah, 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 blah. The sinner could not understand a single word of it, but soon realized that that wasn't the point. And they just accepted the records as they naturally came to them. They felt something constricting, but the weapon arm felt empowered. One of its heads was glaring in their direction. Ryoshu loses a lot of SP again, but gains 2 attack power up for the encounter, and Refracted Skin Prophet gains 4 damage up and 4 fragile. Reduces HP of Refracted Candle with the most HP to 1.
정보와 같군. 예술적이야.
I guess that helps. Don Quixote is hanging in there. Musou can start healing people now. That's good, because Otis is in trouble. Will you kill one of these? Well, let's just use you as a guaranteed clash win, shall we? We don't want Don Quixote getting hit by anything that inflicts burn. She has enough. More than enough. For 11 turns, she's gonna be burning for the rest of the battle. How many people does that heal? Heal 2 other allies, so that's gonna heal, least HP. So it's gonna heal Otis and Ryoshu. It's not gonna heal Don Quixote, so she needs to be in charge of her own healing for the moment.
적출할게요.
예측대로.
Beat that candle's ass. Stupid candle.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
Healing.
관찰은
Sweet, sweet healing. And I
끝났습니다.
love profiling before the tea cools,
대연의 주마.
said British police. You're fine, you're healing every turn anyway. Ugh. Donk is okay. She's okay. And she gained protection as well, which is good. Now, we need more pride before Musou can do that again. That's fine, we've got the opportunity for 2 more pride skills this turn. All the candles have been done. Now we just fight. And we can fight. We're actually pretty good at fighting. I don't know if you've noticed, but we are. But she can survive 1 turn, which might actually be all she needs. That might actually be all she needs. Yeah, because next turn Musou can use Pursuance to heal her, which will keep her alive. Because next turn we'll have the ego resources to heal her. She can survive 1 turn, but we'll just have her not clash so that she doesn't risk getting hurt. She can even do some damage in return. I mean, it's our best bet, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. You need to use that. I know your SP's low, but you're gonna have to try. And you need to use that. You're too slow. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Everything will be fine. We've got it.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
She even healed a little bit thanks to Grigor, which is very handy. It's a bit... Oh. Nice. It's fine. Oh, he lost SP. I wish he didn't. It's a bit stressful, but you know... she did heal from the hit, which confuses me, but I don't think it's aggro specific. I'm not sure. I just think I'm misreading that support, but she did heal a bit this turn, so... Everything's okay. And we got the necessary ego resources. She's been staggered now. We were expecting that. Musou... I need you to try. I need you to try. You have to try. You gotta go for it, buddy. This is your Hail Mary. This is your big moment. You gotta own it. You gotta never let it go. You just gotta go for it. Fucking excise the target. Make him suffer. If you succeed, Mr. Musou, then Don Quixote will be saved. If you don't, then she's taking exactly the right amount of burn damage to die. Because we don't have any more gloom options, which means she won't heal this turn, I don't think. So there's nothing else for it. Go.
처리할 시간이야 뭐지?
Please save Don Quixote. She's very fucking useful. Now, if these guys manage to stagger him before the big clash, that would help too. Also, the main thing is please don't corrode, I guess. Good, that final attack power. Oh, the stagger! And he didn't corrode! Yes! Punch him! Oh! Big damage! She's fine because she was healed! But she's still burning. That hasn't changed. It's just bought us another turn. She can take a burn and be okay, but it's possible that next turn Merceau will have to do it again, and I don't think he can maintain this pace. I think it's getting a bit too much for him. And we aren't gaining any. Oh, but we do have enough. Okay, so Don Quixote will heal a little bit. We need to do as much damage as we can. Which is unfortunate because some of these skills just aren't damage dealers, but fuck it, man. Whatever. Smackdown. Lay it. Lay that smackdown. The refracted candles don't do nothing if, well, they just don't do nothing when they aren't lit. Yeah.
적출할게요.
Yeah, it's decent damage. Happy with that. Solid damage. A lot of damage. She's dying. Hongler, mate, do you reckon you could just give Don Quixote just a quick pop with the old ampoule, you know, just give her a little jab real quick, just top her up. Not enough pride during Pride Month. I don't fucking believe it. How can you accuse me of not having enough pride? Absolutely disgraceful. So you're gonna get hit by... No, you're not gonna get hit by multiple attacks. That's just a counter. Okay. From Merceau has no way to gain SP this turn because he can't clash with anything. Not that he would probably win if he did. We're also not gonna gain any pride this turn because... we're just not. Let's just do a quick look through. Yeah, it's mostly gluttony. We can at least use dissect target to make sure this keeps going. She will heal a bit, but I don't think the combination of Greg's passive and the Chattering Teeth heal will be enough for her to survive next turn, at which point we might need to... It's 100% corrosion. Targets indiscriminately with attack weight and doesn't heal. So we would be fucked in more ways than one if he corrodes. Because not only would he not heal, he'd probably hit some of us. But this isn't the same situation as last time where it's like, oh, just go all in on the Prophet and try and end the fight because it has resistances and counters now. We have to play its game. We can't not. It's not an option. House will be okay. Hongler will definitely be okay. Hongler has been gaining health for a while now.
직접 나서지.
Big hit. Small hit. Absolutely bodied because dissect target is amazing. In fact, most of Faust's attacks are just amazing. That one's been bodied too. That one's been damaged. That all worked out quite well. She has 36 HP. She can survive another round. And Grigor will heal her again. But we still don't have enough pride. Ah! Imagine if the support passives actually spent the ego resource. That'd probably be more fair, but I wouldn't like it. Merceau, I need you to try and get some SP. You'll at least get 5 HP from Gregor's passive, so Don Quixote will not die this turn. But it's not always just about this turn, it's also about next turn. That's the scary part, but let's see what we can do.
적출할게요.
Yes, okay, fuck. Good.
다시 복구하기 힘들걸요?
Lovely. Damage. Yes! Good job, Merceau. Well done. Happy. Oh, that's a lot of health back. That's very good. That was very good. That skill is so fucking good. Goddamn. She's absolutely managing it. What are the chances of corrosion now? 75%. That's still too high. It is. Right. Once again, it has to be okay.
후드려 패주지.
Who'd have thought I'd ever fucking struggle with 9-2? Jesus Christ. It's just because the last fight went so poorly, of course. If it weren't for that, this would be fine. I'd have not struggled with this at all. This fight is piss easy, but... we started off in a real bad spot. I don't even remember who fucked us up so badly. Who did this to us? I don't even remember. Oh, it was the Pearl. It was the effervescent filth, yeah. Now, pay attention. She does heal from that, okay. Merceau, you absolute legend. I love you so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, you love to see it. And that broke the part. I say don't even let him use 9-2. Don't allow it to happen. He will die. Let me check his passives. He's not gonna go into a bullshit second phase or something. He's done this turn.
적출할게요.
Don Quixote was able to heal a little bit thanks to the passives. Now people will get their SP back, which means they'll fight better. People usually take damage when other sinners can't pull their weight. So this will help. That's fine. There we go. No! She still took the burn! Fuck, I forgot it counts as a turn end! Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. I don't even know what this boss is. Shit. We have to use fucking Yi Sang. He's the only one left. Because if I remember correctly, this the Refraction Railway doesn't give you extra skills if you have less characters. Oh fuck, that's really bad. I thought I was being so smart. I thought I'd really taken everything into consideration, but there's always something I haven't considered. At the very least, those two getting their SP back up does really help. We'll take a swing at this one to round the episode off, but I don't think I'm going to win this. I've never fought that before. Obviously, yeah, it's based off that ego. Convert a number of non-Wrath affinity skills equal to the value of Ember into Wrath affinity. Upon gaining Ember, convert a number of non-Wrath affinity skills equal to the value of Ember into Wrath affinity skills. When the wings part are broken, inflict Shimmering Ember equal to the value of Ember upon last attack, and then all Ember on self expires. On hit, inflict burn equal to number of Wrath affinity skills that the Outer Blossom Moth will use this turn. On hit, heal HP equal to number of Wrath affinity skills. I'm guessing we just don't want to lose a clash ever. I don't know. We might be able to facilitate that, actually. Oh no, that's bygone days. Right, yeah, because it didn't let me change my ego. I did try and change it. I changed that back to Crow's Eye View, but it didn't take, or something. Maybe I didn't do it properly, I don't know. I am that kind of guy. Okay, so Yi Sang can't win a single clash. His SP isn't topped, so it doesn't surprise me that much. Stoke the Flames is unclashable, but inflicts Shimmering Ember, sorry. Gain Spark when hit by a certain skill, or Shimmering Ember expires. Okay. All I'm getting from all of this is that I just need to win every clash, I guess. We need to use Pride skills, or we won't get the necessary resources. It seems like taking out its wings would be a good shout. I have no fucking idea, though. Give it a try, I guess. Let's see what we can do.
처리할 시간이야 머저리들.
Oh, they automatically get burned. Okay, I see.
이곳은 그분의 초상이요.
I actually did quite a bit of damage. I'm quite pleased. Quite happy with that, yes. Damage done.
예측대로.
This went well. Bonk. That went well, surprisingly. Good. Happy. Excellent. This apparently does no damage. No damage. No damage. But everyone did take burn damage, and that sucks. We need more pride. We really do. Dust explosion. That's a lot of effects. I'm not reading all that. What will be, will be. And use flesh eggs. We need more gloom resources anyway. Fuck it.
직접 나서지.
Lucky, okay. No. She's okay. Ouch. Stab. Oh, at least this is going well. Yeah, that works. Damage. Close. Closer than I'd like. Masso's been staggered, which is unfortunate, really, because I wanted him to use Pursuance, but he can't now. Ardor Blossom Star, you motherfucker. That would gain coin power +4. That would fucking do it. Yeah, that would fucking do it. Here's what you can do, Yi-Sang. You can offset that evade, because it's a problem. And you know what? You can do it too. Both been offset. Okay. You still can't really beat that, though. What about you? Yeah, not a chance. Okay. Wait, which one of those uses less pride? This one. This one's good. This one, fucking effervescent corrosion is good. That's what we want. So the evades have been counteracted, and everything is being clashed with ego attacks as we typically do. That's just the thing we do. Come on. Good. Those numbers got real high. I didn't like it. Not even a little bit.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
Sent the spider to the fly. That was not a lot of damage, but it was a win, so I'll take it. We're just keeping ourselves in the fight. Just whatever we can do to stay in the fight.
그대를
Once Maso gets back, hopefully, I don't think we'll be able to heal immediately, but soon. God damn it, don't fucking roll tails. Oh.
많이 따가울
You think you're funny, don't you?
일단 데이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까.
So the problem, as I'm sure you've noticed, is that we're just taking a lot of burn damage. Fucking Merso's taking 20. And Otis is taking 20. We need Pursuance. We can have it next turn. If Honglu uses Impede the Intruder, they have to use that. We're now struggling with every single attack. The main thing is that we just try and avoid taking burn where we can, but there's no way that all 4 of those are going to clash successfully. I just don't see it, especially not Relentless. But what can we do other than try, exactly?
깔끔하게.
Nah. Ouch. He's probably going to stagger next turn as well, which means he still won't be able to heal us. Which is not good.
이곳은 그분의 초상이요. 가까이서 자세히 보겠는가?
The wings are nearly broken. That's something.
배연의 진화.
There we go. A dark shadow lingers at the center of the flaming moth. Its form was vague and mercurial, yet somehow you can tell that the shadow is the very core of the moth. If that shadow could be separated from the flames, perhaps its heat may momentarily subside. I would like that. Wrath disadvantage. This all sucks. Maso is the best chance because he might fail one of his coins. Because he's at 20. Fuck it. Damn you. Add up burn count and burn respectively on all sinners, and divide the sum by the number of sinners inflicted remaining repulsing on all sinners.
내가 책임지도록 하지.
You have to use this turn. You have to, or everyone's gonna die. He can't even heal himself with it, which hurts. Thank God you're gonna. You better heal Otis or she'll die this turn. Moulinet, it's neutral. Oh, I don't see it working though. Still, I think Yi Sang is going to have to take a hit just to avoid everyone else dying. Predictive analysis, give it a try, and then it. No. Honglu can take it. Fucking Otis can't, I guess.
탐구는 끝났어.
At least she healed a little bit. Good.
관찰을
That was a lot of damage. That was some really good damage. I really liked it, the way you did damage. It made me happy. I did a lot of damage too. This will probably do quite a bit of damage, but most importantly, it'll heal.
위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시
I don't think we're gonna win, but we're gonna give this thing a proper fight. Also, I need to learn what it does. Oh, Yi Sang, you legend. Yeah, that was expected. He's okay. But now Faust is staggered. How much pride do we need for this? 2, yeah. So you need to use Impede the Intruder again, but Art of Blossom Star is about to happen. So we might have to sacrifice our ability to heal every turn. Merceau will die. I mean, Merceau will die either way. There's actually nothing I can do to stop it. So you're just gonna have to try and beat that, although it's worth pointing out that paralysis won't be in effect unless you do that, and then it will be in effect, and that's your best chance at winning just because you'll have you'll have beaten one of its coins for free, basically, and then you have to manually win the rest, which is unlikely, I'll admit. Dust explosion. I think it's time to just go all in. Like, we can't afford to be conservative anymore. We either win or we die. Can you offset that? Yeah. Do it. Because we won't beat them and we'll just gain more burn. And it will suck. I don't know. I truly don't. It's acting like I have any kind of answers. I don't. Just go for it. He failed on the first one! He failed on the first one! Is that just gonna kill everyone straight away? Basically. I mean, yeah, well, it staggered them all, so it's just gonna kill everyone this turn. Although Honglu lived.
현장은 체질이 아니었나?
Well, that's pretty cool. I want to see what that'll do. As another cruel, ironic twist, no one is swinging at Honglu, which means he's not going to regenerate, which means he's just going to die by burn. Whatever. At least we get to see this. I haven't seen this yet. That's pretty cool.
불청객은 당장 나가시오. 불청객은.
Well, Faust is quite dead.
이어받을 사람
결국
Ah! Yi Sang, I needed you to stay angry, buddy. I needed you to stay angry. I really needed you to stay angry. Okay, we're done. I mean, if we lose, it'll just take us back to the menu, yes? So it's fine.
탐구는 끝났어.
Holy crap, you won! Yeah! Moral victory! Take that, you stupid moth. What a fucking loser. I don't know. A, my strategies need a bit of work. I just need to think about how I'm going to approach it. And B, maybe a couple level ups here and there to help with the clashes. Yi Sang could definitely do with some level ups. That could probably help. But that'll be next time, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting through the station. It's just been rough the entire time. Honestly, that second set.
우리 대장님 못 보셨나? 아까 뭐 후추 고추 상추 카레마 파이 4개에서 졌는데 아이 갑자기 사라져서 말이야.
The last sequence of bosses we fought, right? Like the effervescent filth and the 9-2. wasn't nearly as bad as the first lot, and I don't think Ardor Blossom is quite as rough as the Gossipium, but it is definitely tough. Also, I'm saying that having only fought it once, it might be more rough than the Gossipium. I don't know. I haven't really been able to assess it yet. But yeah, this Refraction Railway does love its guaranteed damage, doesn't it? It's very, very big on guaranteed damage, which is tricky. I won't be able to get Fluid Sac in or anything like that, so I'll just have to try and level these guys up as best I can and fight harder. Just fight harder. That's it. All I gotta do is fight harder. And eventually I'll win. Through sheer force of fuck you. But that'll be next time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. This is fun. It's interesting. Challenges me. Special thanks to Summercat, Flanny, Painter Dragoon, Lyle the Hagsire, Lip Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Heartland, Harrick J, Dresso, Sion Distance, LOL, Final Legend, Etherabin, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimblewart, Majoko, Mymoon, Alkir, Sweet Baby Red, Jessicissy, Plutonian Pie, Dreamer Ghost, Lepalolvi, K-Bub, Magical, The Frostbite, Monsoon, Warmaster, Oku, SCP-1068, Namad, and KinnyT100 for support me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, it's getting kind of tough, but it does show that there are definitely more options than you think you have a lot of the time. I'm really pissed that Don Quixote died at the end of the 9-2 fight, because I just didn't really feel deserved. Applying burn damage when the fight is over feels a bit cheap. Like, I know that's how the game works, I understand. But it doesn't feel very good to be like, I spent all that time doing my best to keep her alive, just for the game to go, nah, fuck you though. Nah. I don't know. Doesn't feel great, but it's whatever. There are probably things I could have done about it. Maybe moved around the turn order a bit, used guards instead of attacks, had her use Whirlwind Om Nom Nom and it would have kept her alive or something. I don't know. But I don't think it's entirely unreasonable to not expect the game to murder my character after the battle has already been won, technically, but also technically it hasn't. But whatever, I am salty about that, but I do understand that it's part of the gameplay mechanics. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, an Ardor Blossom moth thing. I don't know, I'll give it a try, and when I do, I hope I see you there. Doodles. Goodbye.